Detroit, we over here. Where y'all at? Y'all out here?
Right here.
I don't know, man. Maybe I should call Kevin Orr over here. Huh? Maybe he more Detroit than we are. What y'all think? Is Kevin Orr more Detroit than us? Is Mike Duggan more Detroit than us? Is Rick Snyder more Detroit than us? Who's Detroit? We are. We've been Detroit since day one. Generations holding us down. Where we at now? Are we out here? Where y'all at, Detroit? I want to see y'all. Where y'all at? Come over here and show your love. This Detroit love over here. Do we still have it though? Huh? Anybody know what I'm talking about? Huh? Anybody got eyes to see? And ears that hear? And hearts that understand? Anybody know what I'm talking about? Detroit, where y'all at? Let's go, baby. Over here. Don't be afraid, man. It's all love. It's all love over here. Alright? Sometimes it ain't love, but it's all love today. It may not be all love over there, but it's all love over here. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Y'all agree? Come on, Detroit. Where y'all at, man? Show up. We got some free food. We got some good people, man. This is what Detroit is all about, man. We share what we have, man. Our little tools and fuels we put together. You know what I'm saying? And share with the neighborhood, man. Because that's what it's all about, man. That's what it's been about. You know, we may have forgotten, but that's what it's been about all this time, man. It's been about us together, a neighborhood. People standing together, man. Holding our square down. Holding it down together, man. Where y'all at? Come on, Detroit, stand up. Stand up, Detroit. All right, for those of y'all who are concerned with the Asa Salat, if you want to go over to Masjid al-Haq, it's right behind us on Claremont Street, 4017, Masjid al-Haq. Y'all can go over there and pray. Some of us are going to postpone and pray at 7. We'll still have 2 hours before Maghrib at that time. So it's your choice, just giving you a heads up what we have planned for Asa Salat. But in the meantime, we waiting on Detroit to show up. Where y'all at, Detroit? You know what I'm saying? Where y'all at, baby? This is us over here. It's all Detroit over here. If you Detroit, you belong over here right now. If you Detroit, you supposed to be right here, right now. Getting this free food, getting this Detroit love. What's up? Where y'all at? Come through. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not? Where y'all at, Detroit? Show up. So that's what Chill Don't Kill is all about, man. Violence is sometimes necessary, but when it's unnecessary, we need to chill and don't kill, man. Let these babies live out here, man. Let the elderly, man, our old heads, man, who've been through it. Our old heads, man, who had dogs sick on them. Let them relax in their latter years, man. They've been through it. They put it down. They put in work. More than we could ever imagine, man. And we putting them through more stress than they had in their youth. We putting them through more stress than they had in their youth, man. Think about that. Spent their whole youth, man, struggling and striving so that we can have something for ourselves, man. And we putting them through hell. That's what Chill Don't Kill is all about, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we doing, man. We going around the whole hood, man. East side, west side. We've been all over with this call, man. We the vice-jurists of God. All right? We God's representatives on this earth, man, but we forgotten that. Right? So that's what Chill Don't Kill is all about. I don't know, man. How many of y'all understand what I'm saying, man? Y'all feel me, man? Anybody got ears to hear out there? So this is what we gonna do, man. All right? We gonna have some spoken word artists. We gonna hear some words from people who've been sacrificing and putting it down for years, man. Try to give us some positive words, man, some encouragement, so we can get our act right, man. We got a lot of problems, you know? We got some political problems. We got some economic problems. We got some marital problems. But most importantly, we got a spiritual problem, y'all. It's got to be a spiritual problem in order for somebody to shoot down a mother while she holding her baby, man. What kind of person do something like that, man? A person without no spirit, man, without no heart. But that's what they brag on today. They say we ain't got no heart, we ain't got no love. They right. But when you ain't got no heart, you ain't got no love, you ain't nothing worse than an animal, man. That's what it is. Yeah, I said it. If you ain't got no spiritual conscience, man, you worse than an animal. Because that's what God created us with, a spiritual conscience. Something to tell us, man, this ain't right when we see a mother with her baby getting shot down. But we block that out. I'm telling you, we block that out. We all have it. But we gave it up. And when we gave that up, God turned his back on us, man. I know a lot of us don't believe in God no more. I just got one question for you. Did you create yourself? Maybe you think you created yourself when you got here. Maybe you put the sun up in the sky. Maybe you put the moon up in the sky. Maybe you flip a switch and then the rain drop and hit the ground and fruit grows out the ground. Maybe you do that if you don't believe in God. But I'm telling you, when we turn our back on God, we make ourselves vulnerable to all of the plots that the enemy lay for us. That's what happened, y'all. We lose our spiritual conscience. All right? From this vantage point, we can look back over the years and see when we was at our best spot. When the black community was in its best state. It was when we had neighborhoods, when we loved each other, we took care and look out for each other, man. We ain't got to speculate. We can look back and see when it was at its best. And they knocked us over. We've been going through hell for a long time. We wasn't never supposed to make it, y'all. We wasn't never supposed to amount to nothing. We wasn't never supposed to be spit. You hear me? Since we first got here. But we ain't got to be that. All we got to do is make a choice, man. We can make a choice today to be a community again, to look out for each other. But we seem to think the only way we can get by is by selling some dope. Yeah, I hear you, man. Don't nobody want to starve. Well, it's more than one way to eat. You know what I'm saying? We can eat by looking out for each other, by buying and selling amongst ourselves. But first we gotta have some organization. We can't have that when we shooting each other down just because we look at each other. You see, we gotta make a choice. It's our choice. We can settle for the very least that society has to offer. The drug dope houses, prostitution, what we can get from that. Or we can aspire to build something that's self-sustaining, right? But that's gonna take a little effort. It's going to take us being real men and women, working together. That can be done too. If we can work together and hold down a spot, we can work together and own a store, own a gas station. While we can't hold down the gas station like we hold down the spot. Y'all ain't hearing me out there, man. Anybody listening? Am I talking to myself, man? Y'all understand where I'm coming from? We can do this, y'all. All we got to do is make a choice. See, they convinced us. They convinced us to settle for what the least that society has to offer. We don't think that we're worthy of owning our grocery stores. We don't think that we're capable of owning the businesses in our community. We don't think that we're capable of coming together and pooling our resources and owning businesses and working together. We don't think that we're deserving of love. We don't think we deserve to love each other, y'all. And the women, man, I feel sorry for the women, man. They settle for less, man. They don't think they're worthy of love. They don't think they're worthy to be somebody's wife, man. To have a family. And what are we? The men who's supposed to be the maintainers and the protectors of these women, they vulnerable out here. They need us standing strong. Our daughters need us standing strong. Our wives need us standing strong. Right? All we got to do is make a choice to stop settling for the least that society has to offer. Why do we think that we're unworthy of having the best that society has to offer? Why do we think that we're incapable of building our own society and having our own community? Why do we think that we're incapable of that? Maybe we've been listening too long to what the enemy has to say about us. Maybe we've been listening too long to Lil Wayne to say all we can do is stand in the spot all day. Huh? Duffel bag boy? That's what we got? A bunch of duffel bag boys? Right? Right? We got some businessmen, not duffel bag boys. That's the problem. We got to be men, man, and stand up. Hold down our families, man. Hold down our communities. It ain't hard, man. All it takes is for us to get together in one spot. Everybody pool our resources. If I got one and you got two, we got three. We take that three with somebody else, we can get three. And we buy a gas station. And everybody in that neighborhood know that this is our gas station. This gas station is going to make sure we have events in this neighborhood. We have block clubs in this neighborhood. We have birthday parties in this neighborhood. This business is going to contribute to our community and our society. That's what it's about. It's that simple. But we got to make a choice, y'all, to stop settling for the least that society has to offer.